of you would think it quite weird if you were walking to South Coast Plaza and all of a sudden this bush that you went by is on fire and you hear, "Hey, you stop! It's me, God." When I was a kid, and I remember my entertainment system was nothing more than a phonograph. And I remember a story that a comedian at that time, who was very popular, although he didn't have TV shows and everything else, he told a story about what it must have been like for God to speak to Noah. His name was Bill Cosby. Let's take a step back in time and listen to Bill, okay?
There's a fellow by the name of Noah, built an ark. Everybody knows he built an ark. You said, what did Noah do? He said, well, he built an ark. But very few people know about the conversation that went on between the Lord and Noah. You see, Noah was in his rec room sawing away. He was making a few things for the home there. He's a good carpenter. It's Ruba, 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 Ruba. Noah. Somebody call? Ruba, Ruba, Ruba. Noah. Who is that? It's the Lord, Noah. Right. Where are you? What do you want? I've been good. I want you to build an ark. Right. What's an ark? Get some wood, build it 300 cubits by 80 cubits by 40 cubits. Right. What's a cubit? Let's see, a cubit. I used to know what a cubit was. Well, don't worry about that, Noah. When you get that done, go out into the world, collect all of the animals in the world by twos, male and female, and put them into the ark. Right. Who is this really? What's going on? How come you want me to do all these weird things? I'm going to destroy the world. Right. Am I on candid camera? How you gonna do it? Gonna make it rain for 1,000 days and drown them right out. Right. Listen, do this, you'll save water. Let it rain for 40 days and 40 nights and wait for the sewers to back up. Right.
You know, when God speaks to us, I think a lot of us laugh too. Because some of what he tells us to do is probably, at least in our humanness, and with what we would like to do in life, seems just as utterly absurd. But God does speak, and he's used some real bizarre ways. I mean, he spoke through an angel to a man named Jacob. He used a pillar of fire and a big cloud to a whole nation of people from Israel. He even spoke through a donkey to a man named Balaam. I was on the plane coming back from my study break, and I'm kind of scribbling some notes, working on this message. And I'm on the aisle seat, and on my notebook computer, and people next to me said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm a speaker, and I'm working on this talk I'm going to be doing next weekend." And they said, "Well, what's it about?" Well, I said, "It's about God speaking to us today." "Oh, really? Really?" So the person over here by the window said, "Didn't God speak through donkeys in the Bible?" I go, "Well, yeah, yes, ma'am, he sure did." And she said, "Does God still speak through donkeys today?" And the person in the middle seat said, "He does at my church every Sunday morning." You know, the fact is, God does speak. How? Many, many different ways. This morning, due to the brevity of time, let me just give you 4 of the most common ways. Number one. The first way is God speaks to me through the Bible. Through the Bible. It's the number one way he speaks. We have tried to lay that as something, as a foundational premise throughout this whole series. The number one way God speaks is through the Bible. 2 Timothy 3:16. Let's read it together. The whole Bible was given to us by inspiration from God and is useful to teach us what is true, to make us realize what is wrong in our lives. It is God's way of making us well prepared at every point. Would you circle the word there, inspiration? It's inspired by God. People say to me all the time, "Isn't the Bible